brothers of Yashar'al, men of Yashar'al, of the Mishpaka, you'll need to stand up. The daughters of Zion need you. We need you to be the leaders that you are destined to be. We need pure leadership again. This is what occurred in the Bible, where there was purity throughout the lineage at the beginning. So there needs to be a level of spiritual purity. Of course, we know that Kodashah, holiness, is spiritual purity. But where that spiritual purity is also in relation to the worship, the fellowship of the Kodashim, the saints. It is important that we continue to follow in that way what the Word has given us the example in. So we need the brothers to lead, and we need the daughters of Zion to be the helpmate spiritually in the leadership piece of the gatherings, the fellowshipping, the assemblies, if you will. But we need that specific structure. We can't deviate from that. This is what I believe that I was given revelation on, and it is vitally important. This dropped in my ruach, and I truly believe that this is something we need to take heed to. The grafted in nations, they are to be following our leadership. And the leadership has to come from the head of the household. It has to be that pure leadership. It has to come from the brothers of Zion. And the daughters of Zion have to be right there, working alongside their helpmate. That's how it has to be. It can't be any deviation from that, because it's out of order. It truly is out of order. Especially if your spouse is from the other nations and they are not grafted in. That is very significant, because they're literally an unbeliever. Even if they're in Christianity, they're still not believing in the truth. So How can any daughter of Zion be a leader or be the head of an assembly, a fellowship, whatever you want to call it, but be in authority of that level and not have that helpmate to be able to work in tandem with them in that assembly, in that gathering, fellowship, what have you. That is out of order. Remember, the word says the two are made one flesh. So in thinking about it on those terms as well, it's absolutely out of order. And you know that the Most High Yahweh is not out of order. He is all about order. And so there's a desecration of the spiritual family structure on earth. That order is lost. When it's out of order, it's out of balance. That is not a good thing. So again, I bring this back to the men of Yashar'al. Y'all have got to stand up and be the leaders with the daughters of Zion, side by side. This is how it was mandated from the beginning. And there is to be no deviation where that is concerned, because it's out of order. It truly is out of order. And the word is clear as well when it says what Yahweh has put together, let no man put asunder. Nobody, man or woman. And that's in regard to the spiritual as well as the literal. Nobody is supposed to tamper with, mess with the Most High Yahweh's order. He structured it that way for a reason. And anybody doing contrary to that, may the Most High judge. May he have his way. And I pray that this message gets received, because there's some things that I've been seeing, and I finally have received that understanding in my ruach that this is definitely out of order, and we must, as a collective of Yashar'al, if we are to be the examples for the other nations, especially those that are grafted in, if we are to be that example, we have to get it right in our own backyard. We have to clean up. We have to clean house. We have to get it right. Again, please heed this word. Shalom and shalom.